Hey guys, it's your girl Rhoda Eats, and today I'm going to show you how I make my easy, delicious chili. Alright, look at that goodness. So sit tight. I know it's getting colder, but I have something to warm you right up. So we're gonna start with I use garlic infused olive oil. You could use regular olive oil or whatever it is that you have on hand. If your meat requires that to start the browning process. And don't be alarmed, you can use ground turkey, ground chicken, shredded chicken. You could use all beans, different types of beans if you don't want meat but you just want that extra protein. It is so easy and interchangeable, but yet still the base ingredients make it so that no matter what you use, it's gonna be delicious every single time. And I don't like actually breaking the meat apart, but I do love to see the meat being broken apart. So I'm just gonna do that. I am going to brown it up until all the pink disappears, and then we're gonna get to adding the rest of the ingredients after we drain. Now, be aware that a lot of people like their chili spicy, and I do use that chili seasoning in the packet along with my own extra seasonings. So if you're going to use the chili seasoning packet, you could choose spicy, extra spicy, or mild like I did, because everyone's going to eat it, and I think it's going to be a problem if it's super spicy for everyone. All right, so here's the meat all browned. The pink is gone, but of course a lot of water and oil and all that is there, so you gotta drain it out. All right, and please don't drain it down into your sink. Your sink could get clogged over time from dumping oil and things like that in there. So just pour it in a bowl, and then when the oil is cool, you could discard of it however you choose. All right, so I had some ground beef that was in the freezer, so I decided to just use it along with that. So I just put it in there and covered it on a low heat, just so that the ice and everything can melt off and the excess water could cook off. All right, so this is how it looks when everything is all done, and it's time to start making this flavorful. Now, of course, you guys know, all right, that I have to put green seasoning in here. I also added some Haitian epis. Is that how it's pronounced? I was just trying it out and I really like it, so I just added a little bit in there, along with my mild McCormick brand chili packet. I used one packet, it was perfect enough for that. And of course I added extra minced garlic. All the amounts that I used will be down below in the description box, but of course you move things around and put as much or as little as you like to have in your chili. Now, a lot of people use different beans in their chili. Some use white beans, some use those canned like Bush's chili beans. Some people use black beans, pinto beans. What else do they use? Red beans, like I use. I only like red beans, but it's for no particular reason. So of course I drained all the juices off of the red beans that I got out of the can, and I rinsed it off because I did not want the flavor that came with the canned beans to be all in my chili. I just wanted it to be exactly what I put in there. All right. at this point, I just get a clean spoon and I'm tasting it, because you don't want to overwhelmingly season it, but you want to make sure that the foundation of flavors are laid, and it was good. All right, so now I'm just adding my tomato paste in here to start to build that color, that richness, that flavor. And you got to put it in early enough so that that tomato paste flavor will cook out and you will just get that rich, deep flavor from it, rather than just, oh, that's tomato paste in their flavor. It's a difference. I don't know how to explain it, but just take my word for it. So it wasn't enough, so of course I added more. So that ended up being about 2 tablespoons. But again, all the amount will be down in the description box below, and you can also add less or more or none if you want to. It's all up to you, but this is how I make my chili. So if you're gonna try this, don't skimp on the tomato paste. I know a lot of people use tomato sauce like out the can and diced tomatoes and all that, but I like to use the Rotel brand diced tomatoes with the green chilies in it. That's good enough for me because I don't want my chili to be too tomatoey, but we all know that that's that base of the flavor that is there, and mixed with everything else, it's delicious. But when I used to do just the canned tomato sauce with the tomato, it was just too overwhelming for me. So that can of Rotel diced tomatoes with the green chilies, it was good enough for me. I used chicken stock or chicken broth to get everything going, but you could use beef broth, use vegetable broth, use water, anything that you feel like using. I use chicken just for that extra flavor, because hey, when you're cooking, you take the flavor wherever you could get it, okay? So I added that, and of course my rinsed and drained beans, and now I'm just going to let it cook on low for 30 minutes. This is how it's looking after 30 minutes. And of course, it was absolutely perfect. This is a time for you to just go back in and taste and adjust seasonings to your liking, but it was perfect for me. I did not have to add another thing to this pot. All right, it was absolutely amazing. And of course, I went ahead and baked up some cornbread. Let me know if you would like a cornbread recipe. Just let me know down below. All right, and yeah, it was delicious. I made sure the crust was extra crispy, and it was just a great texture contrast to the chili. Okay, it was delicious. All right, so I'm just plating everything up. Imagine you're plating it in a bowl, but hey, I'm plating it up, and I'm just gonna add my favorite toppings. And my favorite toppings for this is pickled jalapeños. I know a lot of people use fresh. They dice it up so it could, be evenly distributed along your chili. I've seen a lot of people do it, but I like the pickled jalapeños. I like the sour cream. It adds that creaminess to it. It's just absolutely delicious and mouth-watering. And of course, some shredded cheese. I get the Mexican blend that's at the store, or I get the cheddar blend, but mostly the Mexican blend just because of the different cheeses. And that is how I make my delicious chili. Okay, again, it is getting so cold outside. It's snowing in some places and all types of cold things, and this bowl of chili is exactly what you need. So just grab a bowl of chili, get in front of the TV, watch a movie. You can play cards, do whatever you have to do. And listen, if you have someone in your life and they have a cold, icy heart, give them a bowl of this chili and their heart will warm right up. Try it. I promise it'll be good. Okay? So if you try this, or if you want me to try something, whatever it is, you could always leave it down below in the comment section. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Rhoda Eats. And you could also DM me, ask me how I'm doing, give me suggestions. I'm always free to like help out with different things when it comes to like recipes and stuff. Just whatever, just give me a follow over there. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the love and support. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and share this video with your family, with your friends. And let's be warm this winter, okay? Thank you again, and I will see you in the next one. Let's appreciate this chili action right here. Ooh! Wow, this is